Infinity is Disney's latest project in the gaming industry. Does it come off as a new classic or does it fall flat? Stick around to find out. Disney Infinity was split up into two very defined sections. You have Toy Box mode, where you can do whatever you want with any character you please as long as you own their figure. And it has more of a mission-based mode where you play through the movie of each character you put on the portal. That's as close as Disney has to a campaign, really, in this game. Once you put your play piece on, you can play as that character in his movie. But if you're playing the campaign, you can't bring other characters in. Now, what I mean is, if you're playing The Incredibles, you can't bring in Jack Sparrow and have him run around Metroville, which is a bit disappointing, but they just want to keep things simple. Each game for each character is distinctly different. For example, with The Incredibles, it's an open world game where you have to complete missions for the cops. And the game just lagged. Alright, there we go. It's an open world game where you run around Metroville and you return to your secret base only to get more missions. Then you come out, save a few animals, or save a few people from rubble, and go back to your mission center to get more missions. Missions? I don't know. So yeah, this is apparently the boringest of all three Disney Infinity starter campaigns, and this is the only one I've played so far. But I've looked up enough to know enough about every game to give you a review. Let me show you what the secret base looks like. You can build buildings in your secret base. That is a gym, and that is a prison. Now there's three main... Look. Alright, sorry, I'm getting off track. When they have an exclamation point, you talk to them and you get a mission. It says drive to the city and, like, the animals escape, save them, and put them back in the zoo or something. And, this is where you put the three main villains that escaped. I've collected one of them so far. Alright, so that is basically what The Incredibles is like in a nutshell. Let's move on to something more interesting. As you can see, this is the first thing you see when you start the Pirates of the Caribbean playset. And it's very beautiful, it's very nice. It looks like you're actually going through the movies, although I've never been lucky enough to see these movies. I've heard good things about them. And the voice acting by all the characters are fantastic. It sounds like they recorded it for the movie, but it is separate voice acting made just for the game. You could collect little play capsules hidden in the levels to gain special costumes. I don't know what they're used for yet. Probably in Toy Box mode. As you can see, I just got coins and sparks. Sparks level your character up in the top right. You could also see that. And each character gets leveled up individually. So yes, that's it. So each character is their own little adventure. And as far as I know, the Pirates of the Caribbean game is basically Uncharted inspired. You climb up buildings most of the time. It's a very pretty adventure game, and there is puzzle solving just like Uncharted to find treasure, just like pirates do. So that's actually a perfect way to play out this game. Let me show you some combat real fast. You could shoot when you're... Oh, that was a little too easy. So yeah, you can shoot or you can press Y to use your sword. If you break barrels, you get stuff too. Alright, so you know enough about the Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's move on to Monsters University. They have little cameos from characters you don't actually get to play as, which really teases the common player because they really want to play as those characters. Just want to put that out there. With Monsters University playset, you play as Sully, or James B. Sullivan, when they go to college. And in this game, you play, it looks like it takes place in the middle of the movie. It doesn't really carry out the story, but FearTech just defaced your campus. And the type of game this is a stealth game where you have to sneak around FearTech and destroy their campus with TP guns and other things. I can't think of words right now.
Otherwise, prove our school is the best. At the end of the week, the school with the most tokens wins.
And there's a story. The school with the most tokens wins, and you get about 10 tokens for every time you deface FearTech's campus. So that's the whole point of this game. You have to sneak around the campuses as not to be caught. So this is a sneak game, sort of like Assassin's Creed, I guess you could say. And there is a scare factor. You can scare people, so that's there too. And yeah, well, let's move on to something a lot more interesting, Toy Box mode. Now that we looked at all three campaigns, let's move to Toy Box. Now, I must mention, you could buy different power discs for Disney Infinity. You use them in Toy Box mode, and it gives you the gadget in the game. So with this gadget, I could fly Dumbo. They have Pocahontas' horse. They also have superpowers. Let me show you one of those. They have superpowers that you could use in the campaign. I've got Bolt's lightning bark. So yes, that is out there too, to buy. $5 for 2. It's a blind bag, so it's only a matter of time before you start getting doubles. Now, Toy Box mode has a slew of parts you could build whatever you want with, but there's a catch. You have to unlock spins to unlock random Toy Box toys. So you can't have all the toys just from the get-go. You have to play the game, unlock spins while playing the game, and spin to get a random part or a pack of parts. So, I want to build a racetrack, right? Well, I don't have all the racetrack parts. You can also hit Y to change your view. It gives you just this certain thing. As you can see, building is a fiddly process. Well, you can't see it. It's very fiddly. It's hard to line things up correctly. You can switch to Spark mode and select whatever item you want and move it or delete it. You can't change the size of anything, but it's extremely fun. But it is a bit fiddly, especially if you're a kid. Hard to line things up. You also can't overlap blocks, so if you want to fill in those little crevices, yeah, I just said the word crevices, it's going to be a hard time because, look, you can't overlap blocks, so that's not happening. And there are many parts. You could also make any game you want. You can make a racetrack through Cinderella's castle. As you can see, I made a little racetrack here. And you could drop cars, you could do whatever you want. You unlock more as you play through it, like I said. And there's Cinderella's castle. It's huge. But like I said, you don't unlock every piece from the beginning. And it's hard to unlock pieces because you can make soccer fields, you can make pinball maps, but I haven't unlocked those pieces yet. I guess that gives me a reason to play the game. And you can also have these dynamic switch systems, and they look extremely intuitive. I'm sorry I can't show you that here, but this has huge potential. You could share online, download your friends, have your friends play with you. You could have any characters in here you want. And it's just an amazing, endless amount of possibilities you could do with this. And I have one spin, so let me show you what it looks like to spin. Those are all the products. Well, those aren't all the products. Those are some products you could win for your spin. As you can see, there's an ESPN pack back down there. So I press X and I get a random toy. Come on, ESPN. Yeah! ESPN banner pack. So yeah, that's got ESPN banners. And that's how you get toys unlocked. So that's Toy Box mode has, and I also got another, oh no, I used my spin. So that's basically all I have to say about Disney Infinity. And it does deserve all the praise it's been getting and all the hype. It is an amazing game. Each campaign lasts you about 5 to 6 hours without doing side quests. You can buy more campaigns. It's $35 for another campaign. The Cars campaign I've seen, and they're going to release a lot more. And I think it's a great starter pack for the price. And it's an amazing game. It has amazing potential. And this game is worth your money. I give it, for a review score, this game receives a 9.0. Disney Infinity is an amazing game. Thanks for watching, guys. My review of Disney Infinity. I know it was long and boring, but thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought. Tell me if you own Disney Infinity. We could play together. Tell me if you like it. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. It only takes a second, and it truly helps. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and this helped you decide if you want to buy the game or not. See you guys later.